Hey there, welcome back to No Fans Profits. My name is Richard. I'm here with Uncle Bobby, who was one of my two roommates here on the Carnival Pride. We are on our last 2 sea days here, and I am going on over 72 hours, but I've not been able to consume alcohol on this ship.
0 drinks.
So we're going to tell the story as we know it so far. I think that's fair, okay? Personally, Bobby, me and him, we're good.
We're great.
We got no problem. The only problem we got is we're winning all the competitions on the ship. But I mean, that's a good problem to have. I did have an additional roommate who, through manipulation, conned their way into my cabin. That's just end of story. We're going to leave it like that.
Okay.
That's how I see it, Bobby. You don't need to have a interpretation on that. You know, that's up to you. But I will say about 4 days ago, that roommate went to go see what it would take at guest services to get another cabin, because they didn't like that I was coming in at 3 in the morning and something like that from the casino. Guess what? And Bobby, you can confirm this. That roommate has sailed with me multiple times before.
Yes.
And I come in at 3 o'clock in the morning from the casino every night. 3, 4, yeah. Bobby's usually out with me. And that person was on Ambien at the time, and you know, decided to go and say that I'm being disruptive, and they wanted to get another room. Now, that person has sailed with me, and I've known them for about 15 years, and if you know someone with tig old bitties, you might know who that is. But let's continue on. Okay. They went down to guest services and wanted to see how much it'd be to get another room, because I was inconveniencing them. Be honest with you, I come in at night, turn on the bathroom light, open the door, crack it just enough so I can get my stuff together, get all my stuff charged. You know, you've seen that.
That's true. Open the balcony door, get some fresh air.
Someone who was on sleeping medication in our room, who's not Uncle Bobby, just decided to go a little crazy. And I decided to show them what inconsiderate really was after they went down to guest services and did that. They were sailing on my free casino cruise, and I just came in, turned the lights on, turned the TV on, sat down on the balcony.
This is true.
Security somehow shows up in the room. Cool. There was no confrontation. There was nothing like that. They locked the balcony door and said to Bobby, I don't remember this, in my own cabin, because I was drunk in my own cabin. They didn't have to bring me back to the cabin. No. I got here on my own. They were going to suspend my drink package for 24 hours.
They said 24 hours, and then...
The problem moved out of the room. Let's be very clear. The person who was involved...
Moved on.
Moved on. I have not seen them forcibly in 5 days, you know, or anything like that. And that's fine. Cool.
Yeah.
Drink package turned on within 24 hours. Now, we get a call the next day. It was a sea day, and security...
That was strange.
Security wanted to come up and speak, and we thought it had to do something with my roommate and her drugs and everything like that.
Knock on the door?
No, we told them they can come up and chat. And, you know, they have security cameras on them. They have body cameras on them all the time. So I didn't want it to be a his word versus her word versus their word event. So here's what I'm about to do. I'm going to play you the audio from that encounter. I think that's fair, don't you?
Should we elaborate a little bit?
No. We're going to play the audio, and then we'll elaborate after. Does that make sense?
Sounds good.
So I'm going to let you listen to the uncut audio, because I just went on my iPhone, hit voice recorder. If you could come in my cabin and accuse me of something, I want to know what's going on. Now remember, that's the timeline. This was about, what? This was the next day, so probably about 12 hours after this incident happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say about 12 hours after my roommate went psycho on Ambien. Sorry. After my roommate went psycho on Ambien, after breaking my trust. Because once you break my trust, you're done. I took my roommate on a free cruise, and they broke my trust. That's just the end of the story. I took Bobby on a free cruise. He's been fantastic. But let's play the audio, and then we're going to come back and talk about it in just a minute. Talk about what's happened after that. Yeah, pop it over. Come in.
Good afternoon.
Hey.
Can I come in?
Yeah. Come in.
Oh, sorry. Hi, Mr.
What's
Sir.
up?
How are you?
Good.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is John. I'm the Assistant Chief of Security.
What's up, John?
Hi, how are you?
That's my.
Listen.
That's your chief, or your son, or your brother? Or...
That's my associate. Okay, how are you, sir? I'm good. All right, Mr. Shillington. We just came here with regards to a guest issue, a guest complaint, saying that were you following any guest, or any female guest, sir?
Not at all.
Okay.
No, he didn't follow anybody.
But this was, what do you think there was?
Can you give me a timeline, just so I know? Like,
during this 2-3 days when we were in Greenland, and then after that in the casino or something.
I wasn't even in the casino.
Maybe the guest must have misunderstood it. I'm not blaming you for it, sir.
Seriously?
We just wanted to confirm with
Seriously?
you.
Wherever he was, I was pretty much with him.
He was with me the whole time.
Okay.
And
No
what's
worries.
weird is, like, if she wants to say that whole time in Greenland and stuff, I've made videos myself in the frame.
No worries.
You know, I can give you video from the other side too. I'll be brutally honest with you. I have no idea. He's been with me. I mean, we've got a couple. There's again. I'll just say there's a woman and her husband that know me from YouTube.
Okay.
That we weren't following. They came to us.
They came to us.
They came to us. Elsewise, no, I'm not following anyone.
Okay. Now what happens, Mr. Shillington, is once I guess say something, we just have to
You have to
follow.
ask. Yeah.
We just have to
No,
follow.
I'll be honest with you guys.
No
Just
problem.
making sure it
I got
wasn't-
nothing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Guess
no.
what? 99% of it, we have video
Yeah.
of different sites, pictures of different sites.
Yeah, no,
So
and in
if
Greenland
they
we
said
just
we're
went
following
out.
them,
Yeah.
We have video to prove
We have video to
weren't
prove we
following
weren't.
anything.
You know, no,
And
just,
also they said that you're being loud and you're being using inappropriate words, and also we just wanted to clarify.
Jesus is right there. He's always watching.
All right, so
Yeah, we're
just
good.
wanted to clarify.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Honestly,
That's fine.
I mean, like I said, I'm
Thank you,
known
John.
in the carnival world because I make a lot of YouTube videos and stuff like that.
Okay.
So people know me.
Uh-huh.
So people follow me more than I follow them, if that
Okay.
makes sense. But no, I've not intentionally followed
That's fine.
anybody.
That's
I'll be
fine.
honest with you.
From our side, as
You
you
have
know,
to- if you
we
complain,
just
you
have
gotta
to, if a complaint,
address
it.
we
Yeah.
just have to address. We wanted to address it last night, but then since you were,
Yeah, that's fine.
so we just wanted to
Can
make
we
sure that
get
you.
the balcony reopened?
I will open it up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I will
Thank
open it up.
That's
for
it.
you. Everything is okay. Right,
Everything's
huh?
fine. Good.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. Have a good
You guys
day.
have a good one.
Thank you.
Bob, you've been.
Yes, you do. You follow. We don't give a shit about anybody. You just from your stuff.
All right, so you just heard that clip. I think, security was courteous. The whole clip was less than 3 minutes.
It was short.
But what happened in that clip is I was accused of following somebody, and they said in there both around the boat and around
And Greenland. And the crazy thing about Greenland is we were everywhere. We didn't follow anyway.
And as you
We
heard,
literally looked around. Oh, we're going to go over there. We're going to go there. We're going to go here.
and Bob,
Let's have a beer.
You were there. I offered them all of my footage from the entire cruise, didn't I?
Yeah,
you heard me offer it.
said
Like,
between
you heard-
6 and 8 hours worth of footage.
In Greenland.
Because he records a lot, as you folks know.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why I recorded the conversation that happened in here, because they're going to try and record it and use it against me.
Yeah.
And if they do, what? In the end of the
Well, they
day,
had these little body cam
if Carnival wants to ban me for me recording a conversation about myself,
things. So be it.
then so be it. But so here's the thing: we went down to security the next morning, and they said as soon as we left our, so this is very important. When the incident happened, the first incident, any of these two incidents, either my cabin mate on Ambien,
Or the other
which
one.
I was never breathalyzed, I was never anything like that, correct? So I mean, you can't say I was too drunk if you never breathalyzed me.
True.
So these are claims that they're no. And I was in the cabin. Look, I'll admit openly. Here's what I did. My roommate doesn't like the cold. Not you. Bobby loves the cold. I just was like this, sitting with the door open when we were in the Labrador Sea outside of Greenland. So it was about
Was that
30
the Labrador
degrees
Sea?
outside. Yeah,
Did it bark at us?
Yeah, it
Just
didn't
a
bark
bit.
at us. About 30 degrees out. This is where I was. Uncle Bobby went and got me a coat, didn't you?
I got you a coat because it was cold. It must have been like 27 degrees that night, maybe 28.
But I got some extra coat padding. But hold on, let's talk about this. So so security has that discussion, and we go to security, and they say, look, we had left Greenland. There's 2 more Canadian ports. Right now, where we're standing, it's fogged up where we are, but our next stop is actually Maryland. If I did something actually wrong to warrant a full drink
Well,
package suspension,
they would have kept you in your cabin the whole time. Or
not only, and at no point, I want to be very clear as well to people, at no point was our security guard posted outside
never.
because Bobby was completely sober.
Yeah.
So I have a drink package that was provided by the casino, and no one else in my cabin has a drink package because it's provided by the casino. It's provided by the casino all over. Other people can buy it, but they don't have to buy it. That's the
This is
important.
true.
I don't know if you know this. Like in Carnival, you have to buy the drink package for everyone over 21 in your cabin, unless it's given to you by the casino.
I was unaware.
Yeah, I'm giving you information you didn't know. But let's go on. So we went down, we spoke to security on the sea day, and they said as soon as we left our first Canadian port, it would be turned back on.
But as soon as we leave, it's going to be turned back on.
Now,
Everything's going to be
unfortunately,
fine.
that happened in the middle of the lobby bar, in the middle of the lobby area where it was loud. I think they pulled us to, I think where the security...
a side
right.
corridor or
No,
something.
but what I'm trying to say is loud. I didn't have a recording like
No,
elsewise.
nothing going.
But I will never deal with Carnival management without having someone else with me. Bobby was with me. I've known Bobby. I had known Bobby at that time for 8 days, I think.
Yeah, the guy clearly stated, as soon as we leave port, your drink package will be turned back
As soon as we leave the next port, your drink package turns back on.
So we went out that day. We had a great time.
Had a couple drinks outside. You can't really say what I do outside. Let's be
We
clear.
came back.
And I didn't come back drunk or
No,
anything
you're
like that.
perfectly
No.
sober. We came back, And just for ha-has, he tried his card.
I think I was in the theater. I tried my card for ha-has.
And they said, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir. We can't give you any alcohol." He's like looking at me. I'm like, "Supposed to be turned back on? Wasn't turned back on."
Yeah.
So guess what? We went down to get services.
Now let's be very clear at this point, and I still, you may know, I don't know where my drug-taking roommate is that was on Ambien, that they never tested her or anything. I'm just trying to say,
Oh, no.
I don't know where she is. I don't know the deck she's on or anything. I have not run into her or her husband, Pirate Bill, sorry. I've not run into any of them. So what I'm trying to say is, cool. And number one, I wasn't aggressive. I was sitting in a doorway when they came. No, what I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah, when
what I'm
they
trying
came
to say
in,
is,
you were sitting down here.
Here's what I'm trying
in
to
the
say,
cold.
Bobby. Here's what I'm trying to say. Nor have we seen the woman who, trust me, so here's the funny thing. The woman is actually someone that I've challenged on a Facebook group a few times, and she decided to report me to security. Here's the problem. You know where she decided to report me to security? In front of the roulette table.
Where you met her?
Well, no, not where I met her.
Yeah,
I have
this
friends that play roulette full time. I'm a roulette player. You're not understanding.
Oh, those other guys who told you about
The other guys who told me who
about
she
her
was.
revenge plan.
And her revenge plan, and saying that I'm stalking her and saying language that makes her go sad, sad. Oh no. So here's the funny thing. So we go to security after they go, and we waited hours after we left port on
Yeah.
that day. We go to security, the guy goes, "Oh no, we're not going to let you drink anymore. The management's thinking about it."
Well, it's a different security guy, but I guess they just put any old security guy to give you the bad news.
Yeah, but it's one of those things that's kind of amusing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I was promised a time, nothing changed.
What's even more amusing is we went over to the bar, we're talking to the bartenders, which he is
Yeah,
very
please.
friendly and respectful to all the time.
Yeah.
He gives them good tips, and handed him the card, and he says like, "I'll have a water." And they're like, "Wouldn't you like a drink?" And he said, "Well, I can't have a drink." He said, and they said that I've never
They've
seen it go
last more than 24
more
hours.
than 24 hours
Because
that
if
they
it goes
cut off a drink package.
Because if it goes more than 24 hours, they might as well just kick you off the damn ship.
They had two chances to kick him off the ship, two different ports.
So
Guess what?
What did I do wrong?
They didn't do it.
What am I doing wrong?
They don't like your hat.
Shit. They don't like my pee in the pool hat, my other hat. I don't know. But no, I mean, that's the honest truth. We've heard nothing
No.
after we're still deciding whether we're going to turn your package back on.
It'd be nice
There's
if they
been-
sent a letter, a
Yeah,
representative, but guess what? Carnival said nothing.
nothing. And you know what's funny? I'll respect their nothing, and I'll tell people about their nothing. My only theory is, look, I'll say this clearly on the video. Carnival's decided they don't want me as a customer anymore, and instead we're going to cut him off so he doesn't do anything crazy.
True. But you know what? We had a great night with water shots.
We did a great night with water shots. We're going to go have some more non-alcoholic alchemy drinks. We might hang out in the not hot tub and chug some not beer.
It was
I
a
mean,
very not hot tub.
That's the reality.
It was freezing.
But as of
It's,
look,
it's just
I'll
a
say,
warm pool. You can
as
make
of-
it a little warmer.
As of one day back, this is June 6th, 2025. I have no more information than I've told you right here. And I'm still getting, you know what's funny? I have an invitation to go drink at a party tonight.
Oh yeah, the thing, we just got it in the mail the other
And
day.
I got an invitation to go do a galley tour. So it's like, if someone's mad at me, I don't know who's mad at me.
Someone.
But again, all we've got is, again, he can't speak to this. I had a roommate who was on Ambien and made some Roseanne Barr-like comments, made some Roseanne Barr-like options, Valerie Garrett. But that's the reality of it. And I have someone who says I'm stalking them, and I've offered footage, and they don't want it. Now, the person I'm stalking is a 60-year-old woman who needs major reconstructive work. At this point,
Yeah, I'm not thinking he's going for 62-year-old
no,
or
I mean,
63
there's
or
this,
64.
Hey, look, I'm not gonna lie.
He
There was
looks a lot older.
There was this hot single mom. We just saw her up at the pool deck. Okay. No.
Under the shade of light.
She was hot in strip club lights, e.g., nightclub lights on Carnival.
No beer goggles.
Yeah, I have no beer goggles. I would not stick your dick in her. Okay. Bobby's got a wife, but I wouldn't stick his dick in her. I'm just saying, like, I was like, oh my god, she looked cute, didn't she?
In the nightclub, she looked fantastic.
She looked like Dora the Explorer. She had her backpack. She was always walking over the backpack. My ex, rest in peace, Kathy, she had a backpack she'd bring on every cruise. One had her useful stuff in it, and one was filled with sex toys. So she had all these Disney backpacks that were filled with sex toys. You know, the
Yeah.
Donnie and Burke, when she passed, I can't imagine her mom having to go to her house and look through
Her private things. Oh my goodness.
her private things. Yeah. When I brought her on her first cruise, right? I met her on a cruise. Then I brought her on a Virgin cruise. I'm sharing too much information right now.
She
but it's
wasn't
kind
a
of
virgin.
Oh no. I brought her on a Virgin cruise. When I brought her on a Virgin cruise, I brought a Hitachi for her.
A Hitachi?
What? You don't know what Hitachi is?
No, I have no idea what it
The
is.
giant sex wand. It's a massager, but the women use it. You don't know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea. Never seen one, never used one, never would use one.
See, here's the thing. I'm
Maybe.
not afraid of toys. Are you afraid of toys? If it makes your life easier,
Then it's worth having.
then it's worth having. So this is what we know so far. Nothing more, nothing less, correct? I've gone around and I've complied. I've just drank water, sodas, stuff like that.
Wait. You had that fantastic mocktail.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Great job for the bar gals making the mocktails. Very nice.
Well,
Pineapple Supreme mocktail.
I wanted to give people an update on what we know. Again, I want to let's recap, okay? There was an incident that happened in our cabin that was completely quiet. Completely quiet, not involved.
Well, the TV was on, but
No, I turned the TV on full blast because I wanted to show what inconsiderate looked like. But that was actually a thought through thing before I drank anything or anything like that. I sat out here, opened the door, so I physically had the TV remote in my pocket. It's actually really smart.
could have froze his ass off.
And my Ambien-fueled roommate, he doesn't take Ambien, talked about Valerie Garrett being a blending of the Planet of the Apes and the Muslim Brotherhood. That's a Roseanne Barr joke, if you're not catching that. I had to explain that joke to you last night.
I didn't know that one.
But, and then the next day, security comes to me and says that I'm stalking. Someone has accused me of stalking. Now, very clear, and I think you've heard the
I
audio.
always feel like somebody's watching me,
Uh-oh.
and I have no privacy.
I should insert that after the stop. Yeah.
You can put that song in there.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Feel like somebody's watching me. Clip now. I found that clip relevant because I think I want to talk about one more thing. If I was stalking someone after 10 o'clock, how many venues are open on this ship?
Green Frog, Alchemy, and Heroes.
No, Heroes is
closed.
part of the casino.
Oh, okay.
So you have 3 areas that you could be in for stalking reasons.
and
It's
casino?
the Red Frog Pub. It's the Blue Iguana. It's the Red Frog Pub.
Okay.
It's the casino/Heroes Bar area, and it's the Alchemy/nightclub area. What are the odds?
I thought the Alchemy was part of the nightclub area.
Yeah.
It
That's
seems
sort of-
that way.
No, it is. The Alchemy/nightclub area. I'm counting that as one area.
Okay.
I'm counting the casino. I mean, realistically, the casino, the Heroes Bar, and the Red Frog are one area. And there's a piano bar, but no one goes there, so it doesn't really matter. The thing is, after 10,
What they
there's
need is
nothing on.
dueling pianos.
I agree. And you know who has that? MSC World America. My ship I'm on very soon. But I think the important thing to kind of understand is we're sitting here flying blind. And here's the thing. If someone comes up to me and wants to talk, I'm not going to talk to them until I have Bobby or another friend that I trust.
You always have to have a witness.
You always have to witness because then it's just their word against my word. In the end of the day, here's the funny thing, Carnival. I am happy to sign a document allowing you to release everything about this incident in public because
enough.
I don't believe there's anything that happened with this incident other than an Ambien-fueled roommate and a crazy woman who I put in her place on Facebook who decided to go talk shit in front of a roulette table, thought they'd be anonymous talking shit to security in front of the roulette table, and then realized I could show her a picture to all the people I normally play roulette with, and they go, yeah,
That's
was
her.
So, and you know what's even funny? I'm actually Facebook friends with this woman.
Oh.
What?
Does she do Karen-like things?
Oh, God. I think her name it's close to Karen. I think it's Kathleen. It's close
It starts
to
with
Karen.
a K.
But this is the best update we can give you right now because we know nothing more, do we?
Nope.
And
Nothing more, nothing less.
This is as of lunchtime, ship time, noon on June 6th. Yeah, June 6th, 2025. June 7th, I got a galley tour. This afternoon, I got a drinking event that I'm supposed to get free drinks.
You can't actually drink that because You're not supposed to be drinking.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's tragic. But the water company's very happy.
Yeah, the sparkling water company. What is it?
San Bernardino?
San Bernardino. I think you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch to that flavored water for lunch right now. The AHA from Pepsi, because why not?
They have AHA?
Yeah, they have AHA.
Then take on me.
Me and Bobby have been just killing it at music trivia, movie trivia, every trivia. I think they want to get rid of me because when I'm drunk, I'm too good at trivia and games. No.
This is true.
But this is Richard and Bobby from No Pants Profits telling you what we know so far. Who knows? We'll make an update if we have one. But as of right now, this is what we know. As of noon o'clock, which is really like 11:30 Eastern time. So 12:20 on June 6th, 2025. I want to keep you guys as updated as I can. I'm going to continue staying perfectly hydrated. And I'll play by the rules, but I'll also tell you guys the truth. And when you wear no pants, Bobby,
The only thing you have left to lose
is your drink
damn
package.
shit. Oh, you're switching it up on me.
All right, say bye, Bob.
Bye, Bob.